everybody. Hi. We're back with Clay here. Clay Carvajal from the Abilene Zoo, and he has brought someone, as we can see here, to talk about.
Are you okay?
I was okay until I really started thinking about all the things I've heard about porcupines.
What kind of stuff have you heard?
Well, that they'll shoot out their quills at you.
Well,
and
hold
like,
on,
you know.
one second.
Oh,
Man, that is really in there.
Look at that. Stop.
This is a prehensile-tailed porcupine. Now, how far do you think he could shoot his quills? Remember, they live high in trees, so they got to defend against anacondas and jaguar and harpy eagle. So how far do you think he can shoot his quills?
Well, I think about, honestly, just like you see about how dogs in the area, they go sniffing around and they'll get quills up in their face.
They will, yeah.
So I don't know.
That's because the dog gets up and puts his
3
nose right in there.
feet.
They're about 3 feet?
That's my
it's
guess.
a lot less than that, but
Okay.
it's just about as close as you are. So if what I want you to do is they only shoot their quills when there's a loud noise. So I want you to clap.
No.
No, it's going to be fine. Just give him a clap. Just one clap. He's eating. What kind of a clap was that? That's a San Angelo clap. We need an Abilene clap.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, Mari. They don't shoot their quills at all. They have to back up into
I
a
will
predator.
do anything you tell me to do.
I
know.
Just put a teleprompter in front of her. So what I want you to do is go ahead and touch him on his back. You're okay.
So he doesn't shoot them?
They don't shoot, no.
Oh, okay.
Now, going that
they're
way.
soft.
Yeah, they're like
Or
modified hairs. But
I'm trying to think of what, it feels like something I felt before. Oh, they are, because they are hollow.
yeah, they're just little hollowed quills. Now, when I got them on my glove, you probably saw a few sticking out of my finger.
Yeah.
That's because they're kind of barbed at the end, and they do have a pungent, sticky substance at the end of them. It makes you very, very itchy. He's got his really long prehensile tail, which helps him hold on to things like a fifth limb. His name's Sargento, and he was born at the Abilene Zoo. He's our first ever successful birth of a prehensile-tailed porcupine, and he's now a member of our animal ambassador team.
He is really cute. And I know I have heard about the barbed aspect, because then it's, many stories of, for example, my husband having to get porcupine quills out of a dog's face in the morning before school.
Yeah, and that's a lot of times with like the North American porcupine that your dog runs into.
Yeah.
You can touch them with whole palm. Go ahead. A lot of times those quills take a lot more with them coming out than they do going in.
Okay.
Those barbs are so powerful at the tip.
What kind of porcupine would be found out and about here in the area?
Those are called North American porcupines.
Okay.
They're about the size of a basketball, and we do have one named Penny that lives at the Abilene Zoo in our Elm Creek backyard. But again, they kind of waddle. They look like they're not quilled, but under that thick layer of fur, the North American porcupine has thousands of quills.
Okay, that was my
similar to
question.
this.
If Sargento, this is not the same porcupine you see out at the zoo.
To go to, you do see this one at the zoo. We have this one in our Caribbean Cove area. So we have two species of porcupine on display at the zoo. You got to use that zoo membership, that city benefit to get a discount. He gives the greatest kisses. Can I have a kiss?
Does he? Oh my gosh. I mean, he is really
cute.
He is cute. I don't know.
Husband probably get jealous here.
I know, I'm not sure.
On Abilene TV.
He is really cute though as he's moving around. Look at his little hands when he's eating.
Now he's a rodent, so it means he has ever-growing teeth. And he's got really poor eyesight, great sense of hearing. He's looking for the fruit. He's like, where's the rest of that stuff?
Yeah,
buddy?
that's the sweet stuff.
Yeah, that's the sweet stuff. But I'm going to switch him out for a creature. You know that?
Yes.
So I'm going to give him over to Catherine, our marketing and animal ambassador specialist for the day.
I wonder what you're switching him out for.
Yeah, you wonder what? Why would you wonder? See, I don't have any quills on me now. Look at that. Nothing. I'm free and clear.
Yes.
Everything's good now. Now, I've been coming here for a few months.
Yes.
We've been doing this, and I've learned that with you, you tend to have a problem.
I do.
And before we get to that problem, a lot of the things you just saw, like with Sargento and our next animal, we have specialized tours at the zoo.
I thought you were going to say tools.
No, tours at the zoo.
To make you.
Tours that you can take part in, and you can book and reserve. You can go touch a rhino, feed a rhino, go behind the scenes, feed the giraffe, see the giraffe up close. You can go into our reptile house and see our snakes, even our venomous snakes, in a whole different view. You can go into our steenbok yard, and you can go in there, sit there, and they'll let them, you feed right out of your hand.
Yes.
You can go into our Dalbra tortoise habitat, touch them, or you can get animals like Sargento, birds of prey, and our next animal on an animal ambassador tour. You can even go behind the scenes at Anteater and let them lick avocado out of a cup.
Oh, that's cool.
And all these upgrades and experiences help to benefit the zoo's nonprofit side, which helps to continue. As you know, we're hoping to grow here in the coming years.
Yeah.
So all these little bits of fundraising ability allow us to do that.
I've fallen in love with rhinos.
Yeah?
Now that I've, of course, got to see Macho behind the scenes, and then Uhuru just recently.
You're a fan of the chubby unicorn, huh?
really cute. Watching them eat, they have this funny little noise.
I know you like cute animals.
I know, so that's why you brought this next one.
Cute animal. There's a container here I've got to open, so just give me a second here.
It's just, I don't know.
It's going to be fine, maybe.
I don't know.
Hold on. Okay, this is great.
This one in particular, I think, is the one that you kind of shoved in my face recently,
I would never do that. This right here
Oh my God.
a ball python.
Clay, I don't want
this
to
animal's
say...
name is
oh my
Jojo.
gosh, Clay.
And these ball pythons come from Africa.
This animal's face...
What
okay,
face?
don't put
What
the little...
face?
I'm okay over here, but don't put his little tongue.
His tongue's not doing anything. He's tasting the air.
Thank you.
They can smell fear. Now,
well,
they have no
he's smelling
eyelids,
a lot right now.
So look, they don't even blink. Look at him. You can't. He's gonna win that staring contest with you every time. He's got no ears, so he can't hear you. He can't hear you scream. He's got over 100 fishhook-shaped teeth in his mouth. Isn't that incredible? And he's a constrictor. So that means he wraps around his prey.
He's doing that around my other arm.
Where are you going? Why are we dancing?
And we twirled, and we twirled.
She's back, everybody. And these animals constrict around their prey. They squeeze all the air out of their prey, and then they swallow them down.
I can feel
completely.
here. Oh, his little tail feels very nice and smooth.
Well, you were fine with his tail. Now, here you can turn back. We're good now.
Okay.
They're called ball
don't trust
pythons
anything.
because they.
That was a great growth moment for me, just so I will say that.
was?
It was neat to feel him on my.
Your
it's
human
really.
resources development
Yeah,
tracker.
I know. It's really just as. Oh, the face
That
the whole
freaks you
time.
out.
I love it. Yeah. Hey, dude.
Now, a lot of people will say, well, you don't put them on the neck, don't put them around the shoulders. It's going to make other people want them as a pet. Well, there's a big psychological study done on what people view in a zoo and how it influences them wanting to get a snake or any animal as a pet. You know what that study found? That whether you see this snake on someone's shoulders, in someone's hand, on someone's branch, or behind a pane of glass, if you want one as a pet, you're probably already made the decision that you're going to get one. So putting the snake on the shoulder does not influence the public in a more...
Correct. I do not now want to go get one as a pet.
Nor do I want you to do that. Pythons and snakes in general require a lot of care. They require a lot of humidity, a large size habitat. You've got to feed them rats. Frozen, thawed out, I prefer. Some people feed them live. You've got to handle them if you don't want them striking and biting and everything.
Yeah, I really have to work.
Yeah, so anyone that watches this, please don't get a snake as a pet. It's an absolute bad idea. But also understand that when you see things at the zoo, and other people see those things, it's not perceiving them to want to own a lion or own a rhino or own a snake.
Yeah.
I think it's more of an educational experience, and it's truly my belief, and it has been the whole time I've been here in Abilene, that the closer I can get you to wildlife.
Yes. I have respect for this guy in the wild.
Exactly. That's all I want. I want to be able to teach your brain to touch your heart a little bit.
Yes.
And I really feel like the quickest way to do that is go through the nerves of your fingertips.
Yes. No, this is big. This is
a big moment.
This is a lot of growth.
It's a big moment. But if you want, I can just hand the whole thing to you.
I know.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not going to.
You sure you don't want that at all?
Yep.
This animal's going to be full grown, about 4 to 6 feet long. Ball pythons are one of the most popular pets in the nation when it comes to snakes. But,
I might know an 11-year-old in town that has one.
Oh, you might.
Not mine, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine. This animal's pet ownership dates back to ancient Egypt, if you believe it or not.
Wow.
You see, in ancient Egypt, owning a ball python or wearing one meant you had status. So in ancient Egypt, when Queen Cleopatra wore a crown on her head, in reality, it was just a snake.
Oh, really?
Like that.
Really?
So she'd walk around town just like this, talking to folks, and have them on her wrist, have them on her neck, have them on her shoulder, and the more snakes you had on your body, the richer you were. Isn't that incredible?
Well, and I'm not going to
Where's he at?
not do what someone with a snake on their head is telling me to do.
Yeah.
Like a queen or
you're
a
like,
king.
No,
I'm like,
sweep
whatever
the floor,
you need.
peasant. You're not gonna acquiesce to the request.
Yeah, it's a pretty good power move.
Yeah, it's a power move. And my hair.
His little head's over
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just weaved in there. So anyway, you don't want to do this because in ancient Egypt, this was a status symbol. But nowadays, we know better. They are not a status symbol.
Yes.
They are simply snakes. And the ancient Egyptians, the more snakes you had, the better in favor you were to the gods. That's how they viewed it. Anyway, that is our ball python Jojo, another member of our animal ambassador team. Right now we have classes coming through. Abilene ISD, Wiley ISD are coming in for field trips.
Yes.
All of our surrounding counties and cities are
Yes.
coming in for field trips. So please be careful if you're in Grover Nelson Park with all the buses and the children eating their lunches, especially during school field trips.
Yeah, and my first grader's coming out here too in just a couple weeks.
My daughter will be there next week, I think, from Wiley.
And also you guys have Zubilation coming up.
We have our Zubilation
tickets
Gala.
Still. Okay.
You can buy individual tickets or get a table. It's a wild encounter for sure. And our theme this year is really focused around that South African Dr. Livingston feel with an icon of a cheetah. Now, I know we don't have cheetah
But
big old but there.
Yeah.
They should be included in our future planning.
Yes.
They are included in our future planning, and myself and other members of the zoo team have already traveled to other facilities, met cheetah, and if you go to Zoobilation, I've got a special video that I filmed. You think this is making you nervous?
No,
I filmed a video with a cheetah.
Oh, really?
A few weeks ago that we're going to debut at Zoobilation.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's on April the 29th. Tickets available at abilenezoo.org, or you can still rent out an entire table. You're going to have dinner. There's going to be live music. There's going to be dancing. There's going to be a live raffle. You ever heard of that? It's a new concept.
Yes.
We're going to roll it out.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. Then
Okay.
after Zoobilation, going into May, we have a Zooloot coming up to our military. And then, of course, we have our summer operation. And I will be announcing, or we will be announcing on social media, the addition of some fun kids entertainment for the summer. There's some television shows your kids are probably watching. And we've got a pretty big one headed to the Abilene Zoo this summer.
Oh, is Bluey coming?
You'll have to wait and see.
And then also, if you are a city employee, the employee appreciation
That's right, the luncheon.
barbecue's coming up too in a few months. So hey, it's another great reason to be a City of Abilene employee.
And just be a resident of Abilene.
Yeah,
So
you know, look, this really is.
I'm very proud of
This is
you.
great progress.
You know, you started like this
Yeah.
with Snake Progress, and you've really expanded to like that. So I've never.
Thank you.
What happened?
Thank you.
I've never been more proud
Thank
of
you.
your
It's
growth.
gone so well.
Because things always grow in lateral
Thank you,
movements,
Clay.
and they don't shrink back. They usually just keep going and going and going. Reporting live from
I'm
the
done
city
with
of
you.
Abilene.
Thank you,
Clay
Clay. More at abilenezoo.org. So, they're really, really good for me.
High five.
I know.